Hello! Welcome to episode 1 of Cryo Does Art Stuff. In real terms, that's just me saying that I'm going to try to upload more art videos, so if you have suggestions for our videos, put it in the blah blah comment stuff below, because I'd really love to hear your suggestions. I haven't been uploading a lot of videos for a lot of reasons, mostly because I'm a nervous wreck and I don't really speak very well. And I know a lot of people really like the voiceovers, and I will try really hard to do more voiceovers, I promise. The second is because my eyes really don't like digital or looking at screens really at all. I did get these really cool glasses for Christmas. They clip over my glasses and they're like yellow light filters. They're really cool. I'll have a link in the blah blah if you're interested in those. They've actually really helped drawing because I have a tablet screen essentially that does not have a blue light filter, so it really helps with the eye strain. I am not sponsored, but you know, I'm just talking about my Christmas loot, okay? Let's all cherish in that Christmas loot for a second. Okay, so this is a commission that I drew digitally in Clip Studio Paint, which I just recently switched to from Photoshop, and I actually really like it a lot. And I'm really glad that I just bit the bullet and bought it when it was $25, because that's a hell of a deal, and I think it's more friendly towards like digital drawings, whereas Photoshop is more for digital manipulation. I know I'm gonna get a little flack to that, but that's okay. You know, I just like it more, okay? And now that you can import Photoshop brushes, there's really no reason to use Photoshop for drawing digital art, okay? 10 out of 10. So, let's get on to the drawing, shall we? So, I'm really happy with the clothing for this character. I wasn't given a whole lot of information about the clothing of this character. Just that he wears loose pants and has a white fur coat. And that gave me a lot of flexibility when it came to designing this character. I haven't really drawn a lot of monk-like characters in the past, so this was really more of an exploration drawing than most of my commissions. And I'm okay with that. I used several references, and I will link them in the blah blah for clothing. But most of it was in my most of it was from my imagination. I just kind of had fun drawing the shapes. And I think that's what drawing should be. I think you shouldn't really worry about getting perfect lines. Focus on the shapes first. If that's the one piece of advice that I could give to starting artists, is like the lines don't matter. It's all about the shape and the composition of the piece. So if you're struggling getting that perfect line work, stop focusing on the line and break it down into shapes, and I think it would really help you kind of, you know, get a better feel of what you're trying to create with that. What did I learn? I actually learned a lot from this drawing. I learned that, you know, you can't get frustrated for drawing your weaknesses and working your hardest drawing your weaknesses and failing. I really feel like that's how you get better at drawing what you're weak at, and just avoiding drawing them will obviously you won't get any practice, and learning the frustrations, learning how to make it better. I really think that's how you get better, right? My main struggle, and my main struggle for the entirety of my life, the thing that I ran from, were hands. Hands are so complex, and you know, they're really hard to draw. A lot of people struggle with them, and it's one of those things where like somebody's method is not going to work for everybody. You really have to find your own method for taming that beast. And I struggled particularly on the hand that's holding the nagamaki. Please don't kill me for mispronunciation. I do not speak Japanese, and I tried my hardest. Thank you. But I actually thought it looked fine, and you know, my boyfriend looked at it and said it looks like he's about to lose his grip on that weapon, not like he's not losing that grip at all. And I was like, well, crap, now I have to completely rethink about how that hand would look. So he actually came in, I think it was with a broom, and we took several pictures of him holding the broom in different angles, so then I could get a decent hand shape that looked like he had a really nice grip on that weapon, because apparently this weapon is sentient and he would never let it hit the floor ever. So a weak grip did not feel like it would be something that would happen. Like, he would always have like a firm grip on his weapon. Something I found really interesting about this character is the mask on his shoulder. The person that commissioned me did not tell me what the mask is about, and I'm sure that if I had asked him and been nosy, he would have told me. But I didn't, and you know, that's fine. I like a little creativity and imagination, so I just let my imagination go crazy. You know, like what it could be. Maybe it's like what he uses when he robs banks or something. I don't know. I do know that he's super careless and reckless, that his personality traits there. And he uses this Nagamaki. He has this like sentient tattoo that moves over his body, which is the rat that I'm drawing, and I obviously couldn't put it in on his body, so I did the next best thing and kind of brought it to life, like it was manifesting, like it was part of his soul. And I really like that idea, and that's something that I really liked about this piece is kind of bringing strange quirks about the character and kind of bringing them to life. I thought that was really fun. I am really pleased with how this character turned out. When clients don't give me a lot of information to go on, it lets me kind of explore and create and kind of do interesting things. And you know, I really found this character to be very interesting. I really liked it. The one thing that I am sad about is that he is an air Genasi, so I wasn't able to bring in that air kind of feeling, and you know, I was gonna put those cloud patterns on that crotch piece, but they didn't work out, and I ended up liking this brigandine type pattern much better, so we just went with that. But that's one of the things that I was really sad about. If I were to color this, I probably would bring the color, bring the air Genasi through in the coloring instead. I would really like to hear what your guys' favorite character is. I'm thinking about doing like a top 5 character drawing and then just giving out some commissions. I think that would be a very interesting video. So if you are interested in that, leave your favorite character down in the blah blah, and I will pick like my top 5 or top 3 to draw and create those, and maybe create like a little party or something. I don't know. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for viewing, and have a great day.